Here we are in the bus stop. We're about to take this green bus. It is actually the bus that is connecting Paleokastritsa and Corfu Town. It also takes you almost all the way to the airport.
Today we actually decided not to go there straight away, but just to stay for a couple of hours. We just asked our Airbnb host if we could leave our bags for these couple of hours, and they were very generous and they've let us to leave our stuff, which was very nice. And so we went to the beach and we enjoyed the sun, probably even too much. We will find out this evening. I'm already suffering a bit.
Again, many thanks to our host Elena for the amazing stay in Studios Miltos. I might put the link down below so you guys can check out her amazing studios. She has in total 5 of them, so if you're interested you can check them out. We'll see you in Corfu Town. Here we have just arrived to our new Airbnb. It is just a simple studio with kind of well organized space. Gabi, what do you think?
I like it. It's completely different than the other one in Paleokastritsa. First of all, there is no natural light here. It's kind of like very modern and doesn't have that kind of Greek vibe. But it's fine. It's very clean, very nice. We've seen pictures and it looks exactly the same like in the picture, so yeah.
Now we're just about to hit the shower because we're actually wrecked and hungry. Burnt. We'll catch you in a second. Do it. Anyways, just before we go to look for some food, we just like to show you this little gift that we got from our host. It is this little drink. So, one for the road. Opa!
Opa.
It's time to share the first impressions of Corfu Town. So apparently, since today is 21st of May, is the day after my birthday, the whole city is hungover and basically no one works. All the shops are closed. On a serious note, apparently we found out that today Corfu and another 7 islands are celebrating some sort of Union Day, which is very important, and actually absolutely every single shop is closed. But we managed to find one pharmacy with one cool grandpa which was actually running his shop, which told us the story about the Union Day and who is rescuing our lives by selling us the burn gel. Finally, after looking through 2 cities, we have acquired the legendary gyros.
From the start, we were planning to go for a 1-day trip to one of the islands first. We were planning to stay all day long in Paxos Island, but as it's not high season yet, there's not that many ferry companies that would be going like in the morning and coming back relatively late, so we would have time to spend in there. And at the same time, we found out about some extra options, which was teasing especially me for a second, and to Albania. The only advantage of this trip would be kind of making that another kind of destination, like something extra and very spontaneous. But in the end, we are thinking to stick with our plan and to go for a 1-day trip to both of the islands, Paxos and Antipaxos. So soon enough we are going to get tickets for tomorrow, and yeah, that's it. Bye.
So we are on our way to the port because today we're going on our little cruise. Here we have arrived to the Corfu port. We're surrounded by some big boats and some bigger water. It's kind of early morning. I'm getting hungry, but I'm excited to board the boat. Gabi?
We have some snacks anyway.
And we love snacks. 2 hours surprise at the other port of Corfu. We actually had to switch boats. That was kind of confusing because we still couldn't really figure out if we're meant to like abandon the ship or not, but we did, so hopefully this is not gonna turn out into some adventure where we end up in
Maybe they just go back to Corfu Town.
Maybe they go back to Corfu Town. Or maybe this boat is taking us to a deserted island. We have probably about another half an hour on the boat. We think that it will be a good time to use this free time and share our first impressions about Corfu Town.
Which was actually very positive, and like you could feel that kind of vibe of the place where there's like many people, many tourists, and there was also like many local people eating like in the cafes, and like you could feel like there's like the town is like full of life.
Since Gabi mentioned cafes, on a first day it was actually even a struggle to find like a place to eat besides like coffee shops and stuff. There wasn't that many restaurants even open, like, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So we only managed to find a really budget place. It was basically a takeaway. It's called Gyropolis, which does gyros super fast and super cheap. You can get a meal from €2.30. Like, it's super cheap. The day after, we actually went to one of the places that Gabi has found online on the TripAdvisor, which had one of the best ratings, right?
One of the best ratings. It was like on the main page.
The name of the cafe was
The Old Times.
The Old Times Cafe. All the food was presented really nicely. Everything seemed like super fresh. And it was just a small, really nice place to eat. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend anyone who's staying in a Corfu Town to check it out, because you most likely will not regret it. And now we're just on the way to Paxos and Antipaxos. Well, new location, city of Gyros and Paxos. Our boat just dropped us off here. We have 2 hours to explore a little bit. To me, this little port, buildings at the port, they kind of somewhat remind me like Italy, maybe Portugal, kind of like the colors, the pastel kind of colors, the way these buildings are like cascading up to the like towards the mountain.
Yeah, it's lovely. Like it's very sunny. We had the stop on the way by the other island, the Antipaxos, for some swim. So the boat basically stopped in the middle kind of the water, and we were actually wondering if we should commit or not. But I knew exactly that if we don't, then I'm gonna regret it.
time has come to leave our Airbnb, our Corfu studio, with our super lovely hosts. Once again, we got very lucky with the host. Today the host brought us breakfast, like a goodbye breakfast, some nice little sandwiches. It's time to get a taxi to the airport and we'll be on our way back to Dublin. I hope that we're leaving this place just as nice as we found it. Bye, Airbnb.
Airport?
Airport, please. And she will not let me jump because she's scared.
He didn't want to go because he's afraid he's gonna be cold. He's just lying.
No.